Hey, gang. Bear with me. Let's see who we got in chat. Mac MGM, am I able to talk to you? I am now. I was actually trying to get set up, sweetheart. Let's see, my camera's a little off. There we go. That's a little better. Hello, Caleb. Hi, PR. Hey, yo. Grandma loves y'all too. Hi, official. Oh, we got so many people in here. Narisa. Go. I was actually putting. So, I also play Minecraft. Which once we get 3 tonight, I may throw in a night of Minecraft every now and again, because I have fun doing that one too. But I'm actually, you can't see it on my screen because it's only focused in on this game. But you might hear Minecraft in the background from time to time because I'm standing in my room that I have set up to do bone meal. So I I got myself to kind of standing in the corner safely, obviously. Just and it's doing its things. You may hear the machine, slap down, and you might hear the cart going from time. I turned away so you didn't hear quite as much of it because it was a lot. I don't know what T-Tap is. Let's see. Yes, I saw you in there. Let's see who else have we got in here. Ada, Tony, Nicole, Cyber Drivers, Soviet 9, Johnson. We'll just call you Cy. I don't know how to pronounce all the letters after that. Simon. Let's see. How are y'all doing tonight? We have Dylan. I think I said Tony. Hey, Skipper Danny. I had no idea that the time thing was even a thing. I was just like, well, I'll go ahead and create it. That way all I have to do is hit the go live. I didn't know it would populate whatever it did and show that I was going on at 6, because it was just like, no. But I did figure out, if I do that in the future, where to put that it goes at 7. So that should not be an issue. Hey, Sha. I don't know what Verity mod is. Thank you, Sha. I appreciate that. I do not play Fortnite. I have motion sickness, so anything that has a lot of movement in it, especially if I can't like with her, I can back up, like way back here if the motion gets too much. Which I typically stay as far back, especially in the fighting and stuff. So no, things like Fortnite, Call of Duty. I did play Destiny for a little while, but it was very difficult. I could only play for like 15-20 minutes at a time, and got to the top level at the time, but it was too much to keep up with. So just busy. You are fine. You are absolutely fine. And honestly, I did not even. If you needed to rest, I was not expecting you in chat. Are you talking about me? If I said Shaw, then yeah, probably. How is horror mod? I don't know what. I'm still learning what to do. If there's mods that I can put on my streams or whatever on YouTube, I don't know about them. I'm still. I just learned how to stream to y'all. Um, so if there are mods, I mean, I may look at them up now that I've got it like set up or whatever. Um, oh, there it is, a horror mod in Minecraft. Then I'm gonna say no. And I only say that because I keep it very, for me, simple, stupid. Because putting too much in that, I just like to sit back and collect blocks and build things. And like right now, just kind of like stand in a corner and let the machine that I built um, do its thing. But yeah, I'm thinking that once we get past the initial past tonight, I should be able to round out the initial X pack, and then we'll go into patches tonight. That maybe once a month I will bring on Minecraft and kind of show some things. And if I find some other cute little things that I don't mind playing or whatever, I may do that too. So who knows? Who knows? Okay. So I am glad you are here. Let's go ahead and get started so we can get to the end of the initial X pack, which is still just not that much of the whole game right now. But alright, so we have Sid back. He's got his memory, and now we got to figure out how to deal with the Archon. Operation Archon. Menphilia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counteroffensive against the Empire. Thank you, Sha. I appreciate that. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest scale counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. I really wish they had read this one. This is a lot. Hey Tom, how you doing, darling? To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the maelstrom of Limsa, the immortal flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gran'ma. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridium to the north and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelfth Wood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed with Castrum Meridium. I have to go to sleep. It's okay, sweetheart. You're not in America. You're in Asia. And then it's probably late. Oh, thank you, Shy. I appreciate that, sweetheart. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridium boasts all but the impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of Blackwolf's most trusted lieutenants. This is the duty we've got to. Media and I were talking about this earlier. Ritanti says Arvina. And I probably just jacked that up, but that's as close as we're going to get because we're going to kill him. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Gran'ma, we would have you lead this assault. He is peerless. He is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Obsidians will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridium's primary lines of supply. As soon as his presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Obsidian. At that very hour, the Lomensan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Meridium. Meanwhile, in the 12th Wood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Orient. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Trixio has been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Hi, Rocks. Oh, I don't do mods, baby. Dream sweet. I hope to see you again, Shaw. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridium's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the immortal flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outward, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Gran'ma, we would have you take command once more. 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, Lord, sweetheart. Dream sweet. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridium, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. It's a flying train. Once Meridium's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the immortal flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Gran'ma's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. Hey, Fire, how you doing, darling? By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of the other parties. From the pirates of Limsa Lomensa to the monetarists of Ul'dah, in all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Not you wowing about, baby. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, the Isle of Eorzea is rising as one. Just a little bit more. I feel like I'm losing my chin and stuff below the camera. There we go. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Company. Ida, Papalimo, Yastola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Uda. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Sataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Menphilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of the united Eorzea. There we go. Let's go kick some butt. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here, when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. Hi, Star. How you doing, darling? I cannot stress enough that please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Star! Alrighty then. So we're going to swap back over to our scholar. Bring our fairy out. Oh dear. There we go. I still don't think I have done my portrait. Oh, it's because I don't have V-pose yet. I think I went in to actually do that. And where you at? I see you. Are you on the other side? What the heck? Oh, I know what those are. Never mind. Yeah. If you were up to it at some point, this weekend, media, those are all I know the Urianger stuff, so. Go in with your machinist and one shot them for me so I can just get through them and put them in my thing. I'm doing good. What about I got through a work day of a Monday. So doing well. Hopefully. And like I said, if you can't, that is completely okay. This is not the main Gran'ma. So just whenever we find time to do that. You are welcome, Gran'ma Lalafell of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders. and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate the prefectus. I ain't even gonna try his name. We're just gonna call him retarded. All participating units are now in position and await your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step to our bid to purge the realm of Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Yeah, if I had myself heal in my red mage, I would probably do that, but especially in the duty, I won't have it. Floating heart! How you doing, darling? Oh no, I'm old. I might not remember. I think I have to go all the way around. Yeah. Luckily, I'm way above these, so I don't have to worry about those aggroing. No, Gran'ma loves you too, baby. So you're Gran'ma Lalafell, the fearless leader of the elite adventure unit. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ritatin departed Castrum Occidens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We've got nothing for you neither. Nothing for you neither. Bless. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Hey, Nix. It is Gran'ma time. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. Because saying that last name is a big thing. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost, but no pressure. It is no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Gran'ma, and bring us his head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Bring us his head. Well, they have violent bunch. You want it on a silver platter too? Commence diversionary maneuvers. Alright. Well. Let us away. Oh, guess who I don't have out? La Vidi. My little melody reading. Okay. Probably gonna catch both of these. But hey Joe Duncan, how you doing, darling? Yeah, I see you, Vanguard. We're gonna have to fight him. I wonder. The way of getting up there and jumping over the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Oh well, it was a thought. Dang it. Kill yourself again. Alright, looking. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight one or the other. Or I can go down the middle. Come on, Melody. We got this. I scooped. Of course, they can't see me beyond the brush here. Okay. Now, let's do the duty. Oh, thank you, Fade Up. I appreciate that, darling. And this is the guy we have to kick his butt and evidently bring back his head. It would appear we have an unexpected guest. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the woman who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? This itty bitty woman. I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at XIV. A bold strategy, to be sure. But have you the strength to see it to fruition? Believe us, none of you are a match for her. Send word to Castrum XIV. Tell them that the Lamensons are coming. At once, my lord. Get his shin. I'm out to get something, because then I'm going to climb up on his shoulders and grab his head, I guess. 15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belsar first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels that adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we have had never known. And he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. But there would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses. No icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Gran'ma, yet Lord Van Belsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Belsar, I, Ritaten Saz Arvina, do swear to strike you down. I feel like Keanu Reeves in Matrix. Bring it. Alright. I have my fairy. And see which buttons I do have. Alright. So, let's do this. I will suffer none to oppose Lord Van Belsar. Yeah, I remember that too. At first, it was really cool that they broke it up, but I kind of miss the raid and then going into um, the 8-man. And I'm fighting to get into that teleport while that one lonely uh, tank is holding all the people. This is a long fight indeed, but you do not hold back. Therefore, neither will I. Okay? Honestly, dude. So this is the strength of you who vanquished. Yeah, it's me. That's fine, bro. Fine, hold it how it is. It's been a while since I've been here. Your conviction and courage will not be for naught. This I swear. Gotcha. So you're gonna get up, you're gonna go full strength again, and you're gonna fight. Yeah! Well? Hi, llama. Oh! Oh, Lord. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get by one. Are you dead now? Just asking for a friend. Me, I'm the friend. No, you are not. You are stronger than I had expected. Again, really? But I have my honor. I cannot, I will not yield. All I'm saying is a raid would have already been over. They should have never, taken away our raid. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I see what you mean. I don't remember. Did they change it again? Because I do not remember this. I thought I remembered doing this, so. Oops, that's not what I meant. Yeah, I don't understand how a non-healer. Lord of mercy! Die! Just die! Forgive me, I have failed you. Lord Van Velzar! Just die. Oh my word, you're worse than an orc in World of Warcraft. Uh, 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 Die already. Lord! Please do not give your ages in my chat, sweetheart. That is for your safety. Yeah, that was crazy. That light. The Magitech transporter. Gran'ma, are you there? What news of Rita 10? Fallen? Hey, Southeastern, how you doing, darling? And you're in Nepal? That's a long way away. With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ritatin says Arvina is no more. It is going well, Chubby. Thank you for asking, darling. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hooray! Huzzah! That's what I say. Huzzah! 'Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Gran'ma. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridium and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Plains encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Oh, you have a co-worker, Nepal? Nice! This is where those Return to the Waking Sands free ticket rides are going to come in handy. Thancred. Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon, darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Cool story, bro. Oh, thank you, darling. My main one has like a lot of cool ones, but this one's still too whittle to have all the other ones. We're getting there though. Very, very slowly, but we're getting there. The princess is slain? Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer. If the centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. The Titan. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? No, I kicked their butt too, guys. If it should prove they questioned his right, I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardon, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. In other words, leave me alone for now. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the fertility of the resistance. Yes, my lord. Oh, it takes you back. Like I said, it's been a minute. Scion Lalafell, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Cool story, bro. This is where it's gonna look kind of weird, but this is all I've got. You know what? That's okay. I don't need nasty, and that's not gonna help. Oh, I can't do my own. I can't do my glamour plate here. That's okay. We can go in like this. A hero in need. The Allied Communications Officer has a task that can only be performed by a hero of the Alliance. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Gorlian forces upon Vilbrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flame shall strike at Castrum Meridium by way of the diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitek field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridium and northern Thanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. You got it, dude. This is like basically the end of 2.0, right? What is the actual X-Pack itself? We're heading into Castrum and Prey, and then we'll do all the cutscenes. Lord of mercy, that word was hard to remember. But then we get into the patches and stuff. But yeah, for the actual X-Pack itself, yeah, we're getting to the end of it. Yay! And I'll be able to fly. Yay! I want to fly. I'm tired of running. Alright, let's see. Don't know if that will do the head. Yeah, no. I still need the cash shop item, but the boots that I normally wear are part of that. So for now, this will do. Thank you, Nick. Hello, Vesper. Why's up here? Hi. There's several cutscenes that play in sequence. Make certain you're not bound by duty and have the time. Yes, that one. Yes, yes. And when you go all the way back to the beginning again and you don't have flight, you're kind of going, I'm running everywhere. And you wait for your ability to get on a mount at least. Private Lalafell, yours is a most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridium at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are elsewhere. Give me 1 second. I have something on my glasses that are driving me nuts. Every time I look up and read, I see it. And now it's going to go blur. Much better. Much better. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I too am an alcoholic. I'm Gran'ma Lalafell. I'm an alcoholic. I have way too many tunes. Can't play them all, but I sure give it a good go. Okay, let's see. Say the line, guys. He doesn't say glib anymore. I am so sad. They took away our glib. They took away our glib. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the end, where it was not his intention. Yeah, that's still there. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you're walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling ember within their soul. Laughs in 40 characters. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, so at least we have a new book. Yep, no. I have to open it first. it will be fine with that cat. That'd be 52 for that. So I'm really only missing one skill. And most people are well over geared for this anyway, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Am I? Am I? Am I? Ah! Alright, before we actually go into one, I am going to run and do that one real quick. That wouldn't be a healer if I didn't have it. Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate that. That's fine. Let's go and grab that one real quick. I think I'm still bound to return. Yep. Because my luck, there'll be 2 other people who are doing this for the first time. And nobody will be geared. Oh. The fairy is good, but I want to stop just long enough to get this one done, and then I won't worry about it again until next week. Yeah, unless I do Minecraft, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. A fairy tale come true. Wait. That's not the last. I will do that one another time. That was not exactly the one I was going after. I will get that one later. Marauder Guild. Are we at the Marauders? Yes. There we go. Alka! Alka-Zolka. Such an adorable one. Okay, the last remnants. Alka-Zolka wishes to share with you his most recent discoveries. Ah, Gran'ma, I was hoping you might come along. Deciphering the treatise has proven more difficult than I anticipated, but I have nevertheless made progress. It contains a wealth of military knowledge, much of which detail the role of scholars in Nemean units. Apparently, a single scholar could provide effective support for an entire party of marauders, and they would employ their magic to heal the wounds and enhance the abilities of their allies. Moreover, they often served in leadership roles, as they were highly trained tacticians. But how swiftly the remembrance of all things is buried in the gulf of eternity. The treatise indicates that Nemean scholars wielded a far more diverse repertoire of spells than you currently possess. Precisely why you lack these spells, I cannot say. However, the fault may lie with your fairy. One could surmise that the knowledge contained within the soul of the scholar is essentially hers. Therefore, if she cannot remember the ancient magic, it would suggest that, a thought occurs to me. If it is indeed the cause that the fairy, having been sealed for 1,500 years, has yet to fully regain her senses, mayhap visiting a familiar location would hasten the process. And I can think of no more familiar place than the city of Nim. Rather, what remains of it in outer Lenosha. Well then, let's get there with a quickness. And knock these out. Hoping I am high enough that I am not going to aggro anything. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Yeah, that's one. Gran'ma, I love you too, baby. And the one thing that I just absolutely just can't get over at loving is the ability. Oh, that one's going to be up there. Okay, we'll get the one down here first. And it's up there. The ability to keep running and get on your mount instead of having to stay completely stopped. Did I miss it? Oh, one's over there. Okay, it's up on top there. I'll figure out how to get up there. Oh, wrong one. Bear with me. Now, how do I get up there? Houston, we might have a problem. I don't remember how to get up here. I hate when moments like this happen. Media, do you remember how I get up here? Yeah, there's nothing that connects it. That is a devil. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! Good Lord. You can hear my Minecraft in the background. Okay. Good Lord. I said this was going to be real quick. It is so very pretty. And you can actually, like, when it's night, come out here and see this like this. It's easier when you have flight. No, maybe I'll go back. There we go. It's still easier when you got flight. You can see all of it without having to like go up and down. But floating city of him. All right. Let's go turn this in. Grab my sucker. All I wanted was an ice cream cone, and they gave me a sucker. Sorry. Not really, but okay. Okay. Welcome back, Grandma. I gather the experiment met with success. Then this strongly suggests that each fairy is a distinct individual with her own thoughts, feelings, and memories. Well, I must redouble my efforts to translate the remaining text. At this rate, your discoveries threaten to overshadow mine. Not to bemoan your accomplishments, but I have yet to decipher any equally amazing stratagems. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. Alright. Yes, this is the Scholar Quest because I wanted that. I have the one where I can individually give the shields, but it costs 900 per person in my mana, or I hit this one time, which costs 900, and it covers everybody. So it's a whole lot easier on my mana. So let's get back to Camp Blue Fox and get on with it. Ah. Oh, I forgot to get my chocobo. Not that I use those too terribly often. I will if I need to like go fix me some coffee or whatever. It's just one of those, instead of teleporting, I go the cheap way and I'll get a chocobo and just let it ride me out while I go and do my thing, and I come back and I'm there. So Katrina, hey baby. Okay, Heart's on fire. The sergeant cracks fist. His name is Cracked Fist. Got it. Sergeant Cracked Fist needs a hero to raise morale on the front line. Private Lalafell, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women in our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. And so I ask of you this: make your way to the Cerulean processing plant and report to General Reborn. Once you have arrived, and Godspeed, Private Lalafell, our troops are counting on you. There we go. So yeah, see, I do this, and I know I don't have, but you can see me. That one thing covered me in my chocobo. I am feeling better, baby. Thank you. There are just times that the pain in these whole bones it just does me well just to kind of chill and relax. And so I do. And honestly, I typically, like, I've been playing Minecraft. Oh, Reborn! What are you, darling? I guess I could have, like, teleported all the way up here. So for some reason, I thought it was already at the gate. My brain's skipping ahead. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate the prayers. Hello, Jaden. How are you doing, darling? Iggy Glam Fairy? Yes. I will probably make my fairy. Not Sabrina. There was another name for the other fairy you used to have. You used to have two different ones. Then they made it to where you had two different ones, but it really didn't matter because they both did the same thing. And they took away the one. So I typically will glamour my fairy to the one that we lost. So. Hey, watermelon. I like watermelon. Not gonna lie. I can't eat it like I used to because of my diabetes, but I will still eat it. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the prefix, good lord. It's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits some. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity, and that they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement for those men and women whose spirits falter? I had a mind to do it myself, but I am quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Idlestein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Located. Private first class. They psych you up. Never ask a lady how old she is. 2 questions you are not allowed to ask on this stream. You are not allowed to ask how old I am, and you are not allowed to ask about my finances, about who gives me what. Other than that, the only other rule is do not give your age and do not give your real name, because that is for your protection. Yeah, they've gotten so much in the seedless ones. So I remember being a little girl. My grandfather would lay out a whole bunch of newspaper out on me. It was a concrete court, so all you had to do was like water it down or spray it down with a water hose. But we would get it, and that was back when I just absolutely loved putting salt on it. And he would give us a salt shaker and cut us some pieces and sit us on there, and we would just go to town with some watermelon back in the day. It was so good. Okay, your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. Well, thank you, darling. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not much into salt nowadays, but I will put it on certain fruits, like things like cantaloupe or melons, and watermelons especially. Oh, I have to do my side thing. Yarg! I break my fast on garlands, and right now I'm very hungry. You get it. Flame private third class. And now we got a flame private second class. Rally them. But I will tell you, X had this like fantastic idea of us, excuse me, growing watermelon in our garden, and I couldn't figure out why we weren't getting any of them. I would see like the little blooms, and they would be gone. And I would see like itty bitty bulbs of watermelon, like no bigger than my fist, and I'd be so excited, but then they'd be gone. So be careful when you grow watermelon in your garden, because you know how you bring your milkshake to bring the boys to the yard? Watermelon to bring the raccoons to your garden. Raccoons were getting back there and ended up breaking into our screen port because we had cat food back there too. So that was not fun. Why the Garleans are not near as frightened as you? I'd sooner face a Vanguard one Naked as my name day. Well, I don't want you fighting naked, dear, but okay. Get the chocobo real quick. I know what you mean, Skipper. Yes, it is the default. They're not as juicy and they're not as sweet. I mean, that's why if you happen to go to like a farmer's market, they're more apt to have them. But the grocery stores, nah. But you would stoke my fighting spirit. Oh, I didn't do it right. There we go. By Ralgar, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve have grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. Cool story, bro. And I can't use any of these, but we'll get a blue one. Put it in for glamour. You are shy? I thought you had to go to sleep, baby. Yeah, I want the ones where you have to like, you can take a big old hunk, put it in your mouth, and as you're like nomming it, spit out the seeds. I think that's one of the few times I am not a lady when I'm eating. When you give me a good old watermelon. But that reminds me, Private Lalafell, there is one other matter. Prior to launching our final offensive, we will be conducting a series of special training exercises centered on a common combat maneuver and their telltale markers. I thought you might fancy a spot of warming up before we face off against the Garlands, so I've taken the liberty to apply for clearance on your behalf. I don't remember this part, but okay. I'll deal with that later. I just woke up. It's not morning yet. Well, you didn't sleep very long. I'm just a kid. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Rock the castrum. Here we go. Adelstein would send you forth to commence the penultimate phase of Operation Archon. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now, the time for battle is nigh, and we must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Reborn awaits you at Castrum Meridium. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust that you are up to the task. Godspeed, Private Lalafell. They add new Hall of Novice staff this late into MST now. Yeah. I think I was actually looking for something. Maybe it was a gear piece, a clan piece, or a tie. I don't remember what it was. But it was with her, and I went to go talk to him, and he didn't have what I needed, and I bet that's what that is. Like, you get another piece or upgraded. I don't remember what it is, but oh my word, okay. Yeah, I got the Vanguard. Oh, I guess my chocobo ran out. Was that I did not see the live anything. So, I know not what you speak of. Hi, Rabon. I'm working my way back to you, babe, with a vanguard on my tail. La la la, Reedy. Hurry up. There we go. Hi, Rabon. Our hero returns. I trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Please. Making it so you can have two people and two chocobos, two parts. So kind of like Diablo 3, where you could like party up with two people and you could each have your minions or whatever with you. I know it's not dungeons, but that's the closest thing I can think of. So long as it is cat appropriate and not ugly, sure, you can tell a joke. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings, doubtless spurred on by news of the siege of Castrum Oriens, and the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Obsidians and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Well, yeah, I haven't played Monster Hunter, so I mean, I get it. It is doable for most games, but SE seems to gripe and complain about too much spaghetti code will blow up their servers. So I didn't say that. Yes, I did. So I mean, if I can make it work, kudos. Put my lips back on. I can see it fading. Okay. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Reports tell us that the Garleans offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Obsidians, Marinum, and Oriens thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force. Castrum Marinium, the den of the Black Wolf. I've got to be so dramatic in your walk, Menthelia. My fellow Eorzeans, I am a Menthelia, mistress of the Scion of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name a few, but such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbors, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. Okay, go to sleep, baby. I have a pizza joke, but it's too cute. Okay, that was cute. Now, these barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, not so long as there is a liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. And verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavor to fight side by side in defense of our shared home. Okay, give me 1 second. That's hard to get into the options. Music and sounds. we go. That way I muted my Minecraft. I was okay with just like the little noises, but when you're like trying to get geared up and psyched up and just get ready to fight, and you hear this really soft, sweet tune that I normally don't mind in the midst of another one, yeah, you just kind of have to go mute the other one. Before me stands the adventurer Gran'ma Lalafell. You all know her as the woman who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the ultimate weapon. We Scions know a different Gran'ma, however. We know her as a dear friend who has endured untold hardship on our behalf, a true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for her. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Millennium as to afford Gran'ma and her comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the ultimate weapon. All troops, prepare for battle! Huzzah! Hey, King, how you doing, darling? I fear I can't accompany you this time. The inevitable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, that I will be praying for your safe return. Thank you, Sid. See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. And may the force be with you. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades! For Eorzea! For Eorzea! Ah! Go now, Gran'ma, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Gran'ma said, let's go! Hopefully it won't take too terribly long. And we're going to stand back here so that we don't accidentally. I subbed your channel. I hope everyone loves your videos. Keep going. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Gran'ma loves you too, baby. Alright. Well, I'm evidently okay on the item level. I need to be. Been so long since I've had to look at the item level for Castor Millennium. To 60. Okay, yeah. I think like 80 something. Oh no. Oh no, average item of 42. We're above that. And we get to build our tomes of, what is it, poetry? Are we up to? In that one? I think it's always poetry we've got. To get the good gear. I don't think my other Gran'ma can make anything bigger than that. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm out. I'm hoping people are doing the roulette. There we go. I don't have a donation button because I want to donate, but I don't have skull. But is okay. I'll support you sometimes. Don't show up on your stream. Maybe I'm just support. Other streamers are busy. I get it, and I appreciate it, darling. Good evening. like. I also have to remember that I am not as good as my original one. Come on, sweetheart. I'm glad it's not prey, or I'm glad that you're glad it's not prey. Of course, that'll be the next move. But if you could like kindly pay attention to what you're doing. Media, you and Lane have like spoiled me. Something horrible. Are you out of mitts, sweetheart? Well, there's the increase in damage. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, there's the damage reduced. Thank you. You know, so this is both good and bad. Hang on. I will try to read at that. I have to keep them healed because the tank is not using much in the way of mitts with the damage. By joining your stream and asking something or say hi or something else is what you want to call me, you can call me anything. I'll just call you Gran'ma. I'm just going to call you King. It is so much easier. Now just sweetheart, thank you. There we go. I hate single healing. At least with that psychic. But I don't have my emergency. I don't have my heals that I just kind of throw at. And seeing their gear. Yeah, I had to cut my Minecraft down in the background. We have a level. I'm now 51. Hello, Brady. How you doing, darling? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Wow, Tank. Oh my god, I'm finally on one of your lives. Hi, Audrey. How are you doing, darling? Yep, it was the first person that I sang happy birthday to. Diverting all powers to cannon. Go, Sid, go! Yeah, this is not the original one either. They kind of shortened it. My lord was quite taken with you and your power to possess the echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder whom this princess among women were. Only discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Yet, in spite of this, the masses hold you. Only discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Yet, in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion and shower honors upon your head. It defies all reason. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Where you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Ritatin, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I could care less how you have done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for, all that is mine. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. Well, you cannot have him. His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine, do you hear me? All mine. I lost everything once before. I will not suffer it to happen again. I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace. Full story, Lydia. bless your heart. Thank you for the party. No, it's happening all over again. Oh, I have to click. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius. Another poor fool who craved Gaius's affection over all else. May her soul know rest. 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend, one for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it the Magitech field. The way to Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is we can't reach it on foot. No, we need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Gran'ma. The final confrontation awaits. Cool story, bro. Yay! And I gotta come! Hi, Reborn. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorium stripped of its defenses, the way to the ultimate weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Archon. The ultimate weapon. Reborn has some parting words for you ahead of the final phase of Operation Archon. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castron Meridium and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready for your encounter with the ultimate weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. Now, there's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done. And Merle and Kini are of the same mind as me. Though all hangs on your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. The victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing the heroes who value their life at not next to honor, love, and liberty. But I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must. You hear me? Now, best you are off. We have work to do, the both of us. See that your preparations are in order, and report to Sid. He awaits you with the Enterprise at the cerulean processing plant. May Ralgar grant you strength. Yay! We're going to come back. Hey, Key Broad. Hey, Angel. I'm sorry, Angel. My bad. We're back over here. I'm not fighting my way through the mobs. First off, where are you? Oh, excuse me. Prepare all the things. Okie dokie. Now there's the airship. Let's go find Sid. And go ahead and get in the queue for another 5-minute wait. Whoop! The Enterprise is at your disposal when you're ready to head for the Praetorium. You need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the ultimate weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further elegant doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way, Gran'ma. Gaius and his plaything away. Woohoo! Ah, let's hope people are still in the roulette. I don't think, yeah. Oh, yeah, main scenario will give you the one we just did, pray, and the one after that, the ultimate weapon. So, as long as people are doing that roulette, we have a good chance of getting in there in a couple of minutes. So, cross our fingers. Let's see what the boys I see up there. I can't see what they're saying. It's just a reel. Now that the important messages have been seen to real quick. Oh, lordy. Come on, people. Y'all need a roulette run, right? Y'all need a main scenario run. I mean, you've already got the healer. Do. Well, if we can get through all of this and we can get through the cutscene, then next week I just might, depends on how much I get done to Grandma's area, because I'm redoing a lot of things that I initially did, because I have access to more stuff and more ideas, and I'm not gonna lie, TikTok and the people who post Minecraft stuff help a lot too. Of course, there are some out there that like show you how to do something to make other things, and I get so excited, and I will throw them in my Discord, the section in my friends' Discord, and say, hey, can I do this? How do I do this? And they're just like, yeah, that's a mod. It can't be done. It's like, so if I get enough done, then I'll almost certainly try and stream Minecraft next week. If I do not, then we'll be back with this until I get enough done for 3 hours worth of Minecraft, which is kind of hard if I don't have a project that I'm currently building. But Minecraft does afford a lot more of me chatting with people in chat. So that's a bonus. Come on. We can do this. It is only 9 o'clock. I hesitate to like jump and go and grab the next one of these. Because I would want to like finish it. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. Hopefully it'll pop soon. Because it won't take too terribly long to get through it. Not as long as it takes in Castrum. Then we have the trial after that. And I'm hoping we'll have time for the cutscenes. If we do not, if it gets too late and we're not popping the queues, then we will be back next Monday with this to finish it up and get all those yummy little cutscenes. So. Oh, come on. Got Wedge up for cheering us on. Where's the Biggs is at the helm? There we go. Almost at that. Woo! That may be an opener for next weekend. So here we are. The ultimate weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. So you're talking about the ones between ARR that start your Heavensward. This is it, my friend. So we're walking in the snow, and I'll just leave it at that. Alright, and we got a gunbreaker, so. Then we'll go ahead and move forward in doing them tonight then. Hung on the wall. Got him out. Hey, cuss. Oh, this is the. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. Good Lord. Um, it concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to arbor uh, his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sword business, but he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized that while you had a talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for it. Hang it. For peaceful purpose, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it, though he could not let it show. You ripped open walls in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Empire. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? With your powers joined to mine, we might do much for this realm. Together we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. No? And I can expect no better answer than this? So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship, and it is your strength that makes me proffer my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to be let to remain. If the Sid run or don't, makes no difference to me. Run, sit or stay, it makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait! Damn it! You holes in the walls. Good Lord. Yep. Yeah, I should have my shield too. Maggie! I don't have forgot about that second arm. It's not my first time at the rodeo. Okay, I can read this as fast as I'm gonna spit it out. Well, I wish it was red. That bulkhead is comprised of a special alloy. Extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon as I did at Castrum Meridium. The armor core is like to expire from the strain, but there is no help for it if we want to press on. Now listen well. Press the control, engage ancillary, then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Hey, Lenny. Poor Maggie. She depleted her energy. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way's clear, but it's just you and you're on your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Grandma's very sad she has to leave Maggie behind. Really wishes they had read this entire dungeon. You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Is there someone there? Garland, old friend, how it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero? Is that you? You sound well. It would seem the Seventh Land agrees with you. The highest ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I have been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us. Yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as a young prodigy, simply because your father was the great Midas non-Garland. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I failed to excel, why, it was only to be expected. Yet when I exceeded all reasonable expectations, people proclaimed that I walk in the footsteps of the great fed, non-bloody Garland. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Belsall saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him for all these years? Why, no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Van Belsar is in the midst of acting activating the fully powered Ultima weapon. It is my magnus opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you? Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I have watched you, every move that you have made, every step you have taken. You have veiled icons, a feat made possible by the echo, a peculiar power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you, as have I. If truth be told, it is my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima weapon. Should I succeed, Lord Van Belstar should surely take notice. Beside this, Garland's achievements will be a child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. Okay. Hey, 11. Welcome back, darling. Hey, Tinon. This will sting. Okay, Mira. Full story. Sweet! This changes nothing. I still want to know who turned out the lights and who turned them back on. The ultimate weapon is activated, and it brims with power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Are you all right? What if Nero fled? Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Caspian Century. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the Ultima weapon. I should warn you, the chambers which houses the target appears to be saturated with their etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? I'm thinking about bloody dying. That's my thought. Thank you, 11. I appreciate that.
Look for the lift's control panel.
Huzzah!
It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lift down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
Go ahead and take my lid. And this is where I should have popcorn. Popcorn box. What do we have? White coat.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful.
Man, he took away my one plan.
The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection lost much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
We do not have help live anymore.
Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
Rude?
In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Carteneau and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the impotent ruler, that of false worship. A path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me. so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
And there's the ultimate weapon. And for drama purposes, we did not stop him from walking through that door. We may not have time for the cutscene, but you know what?
Allow me, then, hero, to do that which you will not.
I forgot about all this. Alright! And now we're going straight into the trial, which is still down to a 4-man. And if it weren't for the forced cutscene, which I'm glad we got anyway, the actual fight doesn't really take all that terribly long. Fast and save. Hey, darling. Oh, Lord. My original Gran'ma and my leopard Meow Meow are both at the end of John Crawl. I need to do, I have the Tau one is in the midst of going through Dawn Crawl. Patrick, I think, finished up Walker. Purdy is back in Shadowbringers. I think I have one in Heaven's Word. And I want to say I have like a plethora of probably 8 to 10 more on different ones that either A are in A Realm Reborn, or B, the one, the one, only one that I actually paid to jump up, and I think at the time the jump was where I can actually start in Walker on her, and that one is on I have some on the Crystal server. I have some on the Primal, the one that I actually paid because she works at a venue, a cute little venue, as a Lalafell. I want to say the world is like Cactar or something like that, or whatever. Um, and I have one on Gilgar something or other. You can't create chains. I happen to have slid in when they opened it up so very briefly to go to a wedding on that, because unfortunately in-game weddings, or you have to be on that, not just on that server, but I think you actually have to be on that world. Or no, I don't know. Media, are you still listening? Is the weddings like anybody on Primal could go, or would it have to be world based? Like you had to be on, say, Hyperion? I can't remember. Oh Lord, this little gal. Let's see. Playtime. This little gal, where she's at right now, she has only played, had playtime of 2 days, 23 hours and 23 minutes. By the time that we finish this one, it will be an even 3 days worth of hours. So 3 times 24. However, my very first one, I think my original Gran'ma has more playtime now than my original main queen, because I do extra stuff for streaming and to make streaming easier. Like when you get the weapons or whatever, and say like this in Dawn Trail, you had to get some crystal paste or whatever, and you only got, it was a roulette roll of how much you actually got, but basically if you did these dungeons, you got X amount of paste, and if you did these faith, I think those are different things you could do for different amounts of the paste. I would do a lot of running outside of the stream, so the stream wasn't bogged down with just going after the paste, although a lot of the streams were going after the paste. Because the first one, I want to say you had to get 100 of them. Second one was like 2. Third one may have been 4, and the last one was like 6 or something. It was something crazy where you just had to keep grinding for this pace. Yay! There we go. So yeah, on my streaming on the my original streaming Gran'ma that I do on Discord, she does and did a lot.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima weapon.
I'm up to 32,000. Did you hear my question about, I was trying, I have a Gran'ma over there with the pumpkins, but I couldn't remember if you had to be on the world to be able to go to weddings, or you just had to be on the server. Oh, dang it. Alright guys, I thought this was an automatic. Kinda new to tank, but this is fun. Oh! As long as you know how to mitt, we're good. Dark World. Okay.
For the might below.
I could not for the life of me remember. Stop aiming that thing at me. tail,
but the
Elizabeth.
Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Habrea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the Hammer of Darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the Shield of Light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Hi,
Of what
Astra.
magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima.
Happy birthday, Mac.
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Habrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power.
Now he's gonna say the line.
And from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian.
They stayed
But
out.
first, I must deal with you. The question of
His
who is
voice
mightier
sounds like-
remains.
I've not seen that in so long. All I can remember
Come,
is the title. And the
adventurer.
crazy little dude.
Let us find the answer
Puppet
together.
Or CGI. I can't even remember it. The Martian. Okay. Let's finish this up. Hello? players, but okay. I do not want that kind of take these cat like stream media.
Gaze upon power.
another level. Sweet! Hey, Andy. Thank you for joining us.
No! No, no, no!
Hank is AFK.
Yeah.
And we're Cold Ranger.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the
Thanks,
people
Spectre.
astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Thank you for being here, Spectre. I am not long for this stream. As soon as I get done with this. Hi, guys. Yes. All the credits. I mean, outside of this.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Okay. So this is what we will pick up next week on Monday. So we'll have to push me streaming the Minecraft a little further back. Because there's a fight, there's a whole bunch of cutscenes, and I gotta work in the morning. But I do want to thank y'all for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I was actually looking really forward to this whole Castrum and Prey and the Ultima, and yes, even the La Habrea fight, to get into the cutscenes that round us out for the initial X-Pack that was dropped. So, we'll be back tomorrow Actually, do we know when Lanes is off this week? Yes, I kept rolling with it. We actually have a link. Anyway, I think we're doing Final Fantasy tomorrow. I have to get with vacation. Woohoo! Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow with a reset day with my main Gran'ma, who I stream back over on Twitch. If you are so inclined, it is also Gran'ma Lalafell, all one word, to find me there. And you'll be able to see what we do at the end once you get all the lovely skills and stuff. So I do hope to see you there. If not, I will see you back here next Monday for the continuation of Around Reborn. So have a great night. Peace out. Keep doing your bull. And have a wonderful night. Bye, guys. Dream sweet. Happy day! I stuck in it like 1040. Rock!